I am back to talk about the same guy I did last time. I'm taking a deeper dive into the channel. I've got my snorkeler and my tank of oxygen. I'm ready to fucking do this. We've got a nice selection of videos I've got here. We're gonna skim through them and look at the fucking socially awkward shit he does. That would make any man with, you know, a soul shiver in fear. So the first video I'm gonna, look at is I brought condoms to a baby store, which I'll say it again, must be a sexual offence, just for the sole reason that he brought condoms to a place that most likely have kids, and since he's bringing condoms and giving it to people, it does imply a sexual kind of tone, which is a bit weird. So the first victim, or pranker, or no, prankee, the first prankee is a woman. Anyway, let's get into the first prankie.
Excuse me, ma'am. How you going? Yeah, here you go. I want to give you that.
No, don't record. Are you trying to be funny?
I'm just trying to make sure this is your last time in the store.
Yeah.
So, this, as you can visibly tell, if you're not like a socially inept cockroach, this woman is obviously uncomfortable, which is probably what happens a lot with this guy. It's just so fucking stupid. He claims to be not a prank channel, but that would make him a vlog channel just by default. Fucking David Dobrik. I really wanted to say that joke. I thought it'd be really funny, like call him David Dobrik because he's not a prank channel. Saying it out loud now, I've butchered the joke. But David Dobrik, it's pretty funny. See this man, he's David Dobrik.
Yeah. Why are you handing me a condom?
So this is your last time in the store. Excuse me, ma'am. Here you go.
Your last name actually. What is that for? My last
Future
name,
reference. Accidents happen. Accidents happen. Accidents happen.
So the second prankee, or prankette, is given the condom. And then, she looked kind of like, oh, this is kind of funny. Until the man said,
accidents happen.
He just called this woman's baby an accident in front of her, which, don't tell me right off here, but I don't think that's the right thing to say to someone. But who knows, maybe it was an accident.
You literally just handed me a fucking condom.
I did not hand you a fucking condom.
You did.
No, I did not. Accidents happen.
I don't have to come back here.
I did not hand you a condom. Spend 18 years of money on something I made a mistake for. I don't blame you. Oh, a mom joke, really? A mom joke? How old are we now?
So this man right here, he was giving out condoms in a baby store, is the joke police. He thinks he's the fucking right to say, oh, your joke was really bad. This man's idea of a joke is giving people with kids condoms. And the next video is here. Hopefully that looked good in the editing. Anyway, the next video is destroying a Girl Scout cookie stand. So the main part of this, video I wanted to talk about isn't actually the start of it. The start of it is, he just walks up to a cookie stand and just knocks a few boxes over and then buys them all. So I didn't really feel a need to say anything because he did buy them at the end of the day. So that's nothing really. What I want to really talk about was this moment right here, which really grabbed my eye as he told a really weird joke.
So what?
Sorry, man.
Yeah, you're in the way, jackass.
Alright, cool.
Move out the way, jackass.
So he just pushes a trolley into someone else's trolley so he could grab like a bag of chips or something. Like, I don't see the joke in that. He just pushed a trolley into another trolley and then just started fucking acting like a prick to the guy. The classic pranks, you've got the farting in public prank, the jerking off in public prank, and the magnum opus pushing trolleys into other trolleys prank.
Get out the way, bro. You too little.
And to be fair, see the guy, he's a fucking saint. He chose the one person to prank who's just a really nice person. He just went, yeah, I'm sorry, because he must have thought he was in the way. He wasn't. And then the second knee slapper joke, you're a jackass. Really funny. You know what? See you next time I'm in Asda. I would have called myself throwing a man's baby at the wall and then saying, yeah, jackass, you're covering the fucking milk toffee creams.
Where are you going?
Now, this is quite good. This is a decent prank, putting stuff in people's baskets. I do think this is quite funny. Obviously I'm the, I am the say of what's funny and what's not, obviously. It's, 10 out of 10, this is quite good, this prank. But then they had to ruin it by following the person for some fucking reason.
Ma'am, you don't gotta get another cart, you dropped your cart here. You can have your cart back.
This is like the 15th time I've tried to say this one line, this one section, and I'm just stuttering and panic. Well, not panicking. I just don't know how to get my words out. I'm like a newborn as try to say his first words. I'm struggling here. Anyway, so the prank is pretty good. Like it's not harming anyone. If the person gets annoyed, they're kind of like an infant, fucking immature cunt. If people get annoyed at this, it is quite funny. If that happened to me, I'd probably laugh at it with the person. But the man has to ruin it by following him.
Bro, she's back over here. I'm finna do it again. Y'all.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
So he didn't follow her once or twice, but in fact, a lot of times. This is not really a prank at this point. This is just you following a woman around the store, putting stuff in her basket. Like the first time was funny. The second time was a bit weird. The third time, you're a fucking predator.
It's just quinoa. I'm trying to give her kale. She doesn't want her kale. I'm not bothering you. You dropped your kale in the store. I'm trying to get you your kale.
Leave her alone, dude.
He then says, I'm not bothering you. I'm just following you. He then tries to deny following her, which, is pretty obvious. He was, like, fucking running after her with a bag of quinoa, which, is a funny thought in my head. Just, see a big, massive man running after a woman with a bag of quinoa. It's quite funny. So in the next video, this is the third one I think, I can't be arsed counting, exploding fireworks at a golf course, which is, a smart prank. Like maybe there's a shoot it in the sky, maybe there's a shoot it like at a wall. Well, find out. Well, if you guess what happened, I give you a gold star. He threw a firework at someone, and before anyone says it's not at him, it was nowhere near him. It's a fucking firework. See if someone throws a grenade at you and says, I didn't throw it at you, I threw it at that tree over there and it blew up, the shrapnel killed you, so it's not my fault, you just were in the way of the grenade. No, you threw a firework at a man's direction. Do you know how dangerous fireworks are? Fireworks can literally blow off your hand. What you should have done was put the firework nowhere near him, because the whole point of this prank is making a loud noise to put the golfer off. If he really wanted to make a good prank here, he could have put the fireworks in a bin. He could have put the firework in a bin or like in a concealed box so it didn't blow up and almost hurt someone. Right, so the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video is I took a crackhead to Top Golf. Just this video is a bit weird because he's just making a guy, well he's not making him obviously, he's heavily convincing someone who might not be in the right mental state to do things that could cause him harm.
Go and get that yellow flag. Got 20 bucks for you, okay? You can do whatever you want with that 20. All you have to do is get that yellow flag. He's a trooper, isn't he?
Like he actually fucking like realises that the guy could be hot with a golf ball.
I don't want him to get hit by a ball though.
Because, especially in Top Golf, no one's like going for like direction, they're just going power. People will be swinging as hard as they can just to hit it as far as possible. So a golf ball could actually kill someone if it goes hard enough. I just shaked my camera my foot's on the fucking desk. Okay, I'm shaking too much camera. He did just convince a man who might be like not mentally there to put himself in danger for money. It's a bit despicable. That's the video. Bye.
You lily livered, yellow bellies, fuck my sister. That's my job. That's my job. That's my job.